Hi everyone, this talk is called Seeing the System, and it focuses on computational graphics as a way to unify design across tools and platforms. The idea is simple, to see the system behind the visual outcome, not just the image itself, but the structure that generates it. If we break design down into parts, we see that it consists of clear components. For example, color is coordinates in a color space. We may change the coordinate system, but fundamentally color is data. Shape is mathematics, coordinates, angles, curves. When we work in shaders or vector graphics, we literally calculate form. It isn't just drawn, it's computed. Motion is a function over time. If a parameter changed over time, we get animation. Introduces the variable time and static form becomes dynamic. So when we describe design in terms of variables, functions, and logic, it becomes computational. Here we can see design broken into variables, function, logic, parameter space. Design exists in a multi-dimensional parameter space. When structure is explicit, it can be expressed as code. If it's code, it scales. For example, color can depend on the product. We don't redesign the graphic, we change the configuration. If it's code, form can adapt. Change the parameters and you get a different density, a different composition, but the system remains the same. We modify values and the system produces variation. One rule set, many outcomes. This is not randomness, it's structured variability. Configuration creates variation. If it's code, it evolves. Animation is not a separate asset, its parameter change over time. Time is simply another variable. If the logic is structured, it can move across environments. The syntax changes, the rule remains. The same generator can live in a shader on the web, in a banner, or in video. Here, graphics generated in Nautilus are used inside CoverBaker. Aesthetics can be understood as configuration, not a fixed look, but a chosen set of parameters. This approach is not tied to one aesthetic. It's not about gradients or particles, it's about a method. Different generators, different visual languages, same structural principle. Here is the shift. Instead of designing individual outputs, we define rules. We define ranges, constraints, functions. The system generates valid forms. For the data tools project, shape, color, function, and parameters generate recognizable forms. We are not placing each point manually. Rules generate form. Change variables, the form evolves. Same logic, different states. Here, the same generator, but in first example it runs as a shader on the website, and on second example it becomes a video background in CoverBaker. So one system, multiple surfaces. This approach allows us to look at branding more broadly. Branding becomes less about managing outputs and more about defining the system behind them. On the left we see design primitives like color, shape, motion, etc. On the right we see interfaces and technologies, Figma, After Effects expressions, Canvas, AI tools, and etc. What's changing today, especially with the development of AI, is that we can increasingly treat code as the connective layer between these domains. The tool may change, the syntax may change, but the underlying logic can remain consistent. And now to summarize. Programs are interfaces. The underlying logic is shared. As tools become more connected, especially through AI, the boundaries between interfaces begin to blur. This shift invites transition from managing brand assets to defining brand logic. Instead of storing files, we structure rules and parameters. Working at the level of rules and code offers a unified way to structure, scale, and evolve a brand across environments. So thank you. If this direction resonates with you, I'd be glad to continue the conversation with me or with the computational arts team. Thank you. See you.